What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS. Welcome back to another offline franchise. Today we are going up against a very weak team in the Packers. They are 1-5. As you see, our newest addition is Johnny Knox for us losing another receiver for the year. And there's nobody in the free agency. There's nobody. Everybody's like a 70 overall. You see, we're struggling. We got Danny Cole. We got Johnny Knox. I mean, I don't know, man. But as long as we can run the ball and be successful, man, we should be okay. And like I said, this is actually a primetime 8:30 game, though, and we are at home. So hopefully we get a little bit of extra cash, from my boy Ziggy Wolf, so we could go on ahead and upgrade the stadium a little bit. Couple little things I want to do to the stadium, just a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like let me see. Near the bathrooms, I don't want water fountains. I want Gatorade fountains. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sell peanuts. And that dude's still complaining about fries. I want to sell stuffed lobster, shrimp, chicken Alfredo, all that, man. We go pimp this stadium out. It's no longer just gonna be Jerry World. It's gonna be Ziggy's World when you come into our stadium. You know what I'm saying? So they got Sam Bradford, and they definitely got some ballers on offense. You know what I'm saying? They got as you're gonna see here, they got Steve Smith, who's a beast. They got Michael Turner. When was the last time you seen him or heard of him? But right here, Bradford backs up, and just a really quick strike over there. And, of course, we get ourselves a face mask, and we're going to tack on 15 yards to that. So, right there, we send a little bit of pressure, which usually never works because they always happen to block just enough. I'm doing air quotes, just enough, whenever you send the blitz on all Madden because they're cheesy like that. So, we end up getting a sack right there. Second down, he's standing, and we get a coverage sack. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought that Phillips was going to come through with a block shed for a coverage sack, forcing... Oh, strike on him, though. We bowling on him, though. So, right here, Bradford backs up, throws a completion towards the left side, but definitely way short of the first down. So, we will take that. This is the second game in a row where we stop our opponent on our first drive. On their first drive, excuse me. So, that right there is big. Look at my boy Vincent. My boy Vincenzo Young right there. So here we go. First play. And we hit him with the screen. I think my boy AJ Green. He could go. Oh, y'all a bunch of haters, Green Bay. You guys are a bunch of haters. Y'all couldn't let me score for the fans one time, though? You couldn't let me score one time for the fans? Right here, we got a play action. We throw really quickly to Green. Just a quick drag route. We get ourselves a couple of yards right here as we show you guys our offensive lineup. A lot of different faces from week one. But as long as we got AP, the beast, we should be okay. And speaking of AP, the beast, he hits the outside, scoring another touchdown. That man is absolutely killing this year. Who's number one, AP? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, I'm number one. Can we get a nod, Frazier? Yeah, there we go. He's slightly, appreciative of what we just did. So we are up 7-0. Adrian Peterson has been an absolute monster this year. A lot of it has to do with our offensive line doing great. The one time we didn't do so great was the last game where we ended up taking our first loss of the season, which was rough. We had about 130 yards total that entire game. So we knew this game we got to be able to perform better offensively. We got to be able to run the ball, and we got to be able to pass the ball efficiently. So right there, he throws a quack, rubber ducky. Look at my boy Kelsey coming through with the news of you. Give it to me, baby. I think that's like our first interception of the year, and then I go ahead and do this. I don't know why. I was excited. We got an interception. I was pumped. And then I go on ahead and I do that. I don't know what I was thinking. We got to start the drive off with AP. And if I don't, I got to start off with a short route. Look at that, man. I thought I was going to be able to get the manual sack. But then Bradford gets the ball off just in time. Another injury, it was us. It was our linebacker, Rivers. I believe he was out for the remainder of the game, but that's it, though. He's all right. So many injuries happening in this game. Is that Stevie J? That Stevie J getting busy in our end zone? We don't like that. We gonna spike his Gatorade, folks. Don't worry. He ain't gonna be dancing in our end zone no more. So here we go back again with the ball, and hopefully we can go on ahead and be efficient. So we start off with another pass. As always, I like to keep the defense off guard. You know what I mean? And then you got to hit him with AP. Good block. Oh, trying to hit the edge out there. Right here, we go back to the edge. Oh, steal the block. Punch him in the face. That boy AP is a beast. Couple rushes, 50 yards already. Right here, we roll out with Vincenzo. We're looking, and we get hit as we throw the ball right there, forcing an incompletion. So here we go. Next down, third down. We give it to AP, and he just gets enough speed to get the first down. Right here, read option. Whoop! We end up hitting him with the juke. We get ourselves a good game. And AP is just so ferocious. He's dirty, man. Right here, we're looking. Reroute. Look at that pocket presence. But did you see the computer with the Velcro 9 Fag D, though? Did you see the computer with the 2-man rush Fag D? Am I the only one who's seen that? Look at the computer with the Velcro 9, though. All right, here we go with the play action, trying to find someone. And Vincenzo's like, I got this. Look at Vince Young looking like back in the Titan days. There was somebody in the comment section like, yo, why? I don't get it. Why Vince Young? I don't all the people you could have chosen, you chose Vince Bartholomew Young. Why would you do that? Because Vince Young is a beast. That's why. When Vince Young was on the Titans, he was a beast. That man is a beast. So they excuse me. They end up just basically clocking down going into the second half. So here we go with an opportunity to go up multiple possessions, and hopefully we can come on strong this half. Again, no surprise, giving it back to AP, and we hit him with the back juke. Yo, that boy AP is just so elusive, man. He's so fun to play with. So many different moves you can hit people with. Another play action right here, and look at Vince Young rolling out. Look at the pocket presence to be able to. Oh, give me some blockers. Give me some. You see, I tried to stop to get the blockers ahead of me, but it didn't quite work. It didn't quite work. Another play action right here. We were killing them with the play action. Because it's believable. When you got AP on your team, when you look like you're about to run the ball, they fall in for it. Another quick drag route, just really quick, short, effective routes by Vince Young this game. Again, back to pass right here, and another effective drag route that actually gets us a great amount of yards by A.J. Green. And without Momo being on the roster, we're definitely going to depend on A.J. Green a lot. And look at Vince Young hitting the edge, though. Yo, Vince Young with another offensive touchdown. Spike it again one time for your boy. Yo, Vince Young is a beast, man. I definitely got to get his accuracy up, though, because he throws a ton of rubber duckies. I don't know if because his accuracy is that ass, or if it's just all Madden that does that. Right there, they catch me napping, beat me over the top. Definitely a good job by Sam Bradford to find that read. And it's a one-possession game. You know what I mean? So they're one stop away from being able to get the ball back and possibly tie this game. So this right here is a very important possession. All we want to do is hopefully be able to get in at least field goal range. And, we go back to AP, man, and we were unable to get the edge right there. 3rd and 6, this is big. We need this to avoid a punt. So we're looking, and we just get the comeback route by A.J. Green. Just enough space to be able to hold on to that ball. So here we go back with Peterson. Look at the elusive cuts, though. Like I said, there's so many moves when somebody's coming towards me. I don't know if I'm going to juke them, truck them, stiff arm them, back juke, double juke with a Siamese twist. I don't know what it is I'm gonna do. Hashtag double juke with a Siamese twist. I don't know what it is I'm gonna do with AP. He just got so many moves in his arsenal. I just don't know what move I'm gonna bust out at what time. But we go up 24-14. We were very successful in being able to drive the ball downfield, getting into field goal range, getting us a 2-possession lead, which is very, very important, man. Because like I said, stopping them, even though they're 1-5 and they suck, stopping them still is a challenge, So 3rd and 5 right here. This right here will be huge if we could go on ahead and force a punt. It's exactly what happened. I don't know who the hell Bradford was throwing that to. Maybe he was throwing it to Mike McCarthy. I don't know. 4th down, they decided to go for it, and they are a couple yards shy. So we are already in field goal range. So right here, we just... Oh, look at us throwing strikes, though. Johnny Knox with his first reception as a Viking. Why is Bradford so happy and Vince Young looks so angry? Vince, put a smile on your face, son. You're about to go to 6-1. Right here, AP rumbling, bumbling, stumbling all the way to the 1-yard line right here, where we end up going with the QB play action, and then just a really quick pass to A.J. Green for Vincent Young's 3rd touchdown of the game. 2 rushing touchdown, 1 passing. Hope you had him starting in your fantasy team this day, because the man went absolutely nuts. He went nuts. It's 31-14 right now with a little over a minute remaining. This game is just pretty much over, and coming from last game where we just got destroyed, this right here was such a different turn of events, man. I felt like we passed the ball more efficiently. I'm starting to get the hang of Vince Young's flaws, his throwing, so I definitely got to get a hang of what throws I can make and what throws I can't make. And, definitely just starting to get the hang of that a little bit more. Like I said, another victory, man, which is huge. Vince Young had a big game, 3 touchdowns. AP had a monstrous game, over 150 yards and 1 touchdown. So we end up, we were the favorites. Vegas had us at a 7.5 spread, which we covered easily. And we end up winning, and we end up going up 6-1 on the year, beating the division rival. Next week, I say next week, like it's actually next week. Well, it's actually tomorrow. Next week, we end up going up against the 6-2 Cowboys, which should make for a very good game. I don't know who they have on their roster yet, but their record is nasty, so they got to be tough. That's the end of the game, guys. It's your boy GS. I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.